1 in 4 people in Wales have mental health issues. That's 750,000 people, and these problems cost in excess of £7.2 billion annually. It's a topic that affects us all, so why is there such a stigma that makes discussing our worries taboo, especially amongst us men? Suicide is the highest cause of death for men aged 20 to 49, with roughly 84 men per week in the UK taking their own lives. Our players, most of our coaching staff, and a lot of our supporters fall into this demographic.
Mental health can create exclusion and isolation, even in today's age of communication and social media. This has to be put right. Football can play a part in this change, a physical exercise that promotes team play, helping one another, and being honest and supportive of each team member. In addition, attending matches creates a community, a sense of belonging, and with community comes the support that will help save lives.
As players, we have signed a pledge to start talking about our mental health, and we want to encourage supporters of the wider community to do the same. Our community team runs 2 football sessions a week, one with the aim of reducing mental health issues in the short term, and the other helps the risk of dementia.
We want to encourage you to contact the community team if you feel that either of these teams could help you increase your mental well-being. You are guaranteed some exercise, social integration, and to enjoy some banter. No matter what level your game is at, you can find details on these sessions on the community team's website.
Please start the conversation about mental health with a friend, family member or professional so that we can work together and remove the stigma and taboo that surrounds it. We want to be part of the solution and not the problem, which is why we have pledged to start the conversation about mental health as a club.
Talking about suicide can be a nerve-wracking thing to do, but it's important we do it. People that think and asking about suicide, we encourage the person to do it. However, asking someone can actually reduce the risk.
If someone says that they're considering taking their life, it can be hard to know what to do. Here are some things that can be done to protect their well-being. First, it is important to try and stay calm and listen to them.
Avoid judgment. Suicide should always be taken seriously. Ask open questions to get an understanding of what is happening and going on. Don't judge, offer platitudes or try to fix everything. It has taken them courage to be open and honest with you, and it's important you take what they say seriously and without judgment.
Don't minimise their feelings, give them space and time in the moment. As hard and painful it is to hear it, it's harder for them to say.
Encourage the person to get help. Ask the person to promise that they will tell somebody if suicidal thoughts return. It will make it more likely they will seek help in the future.
Look after yourself too. Find someone to talk to, friends, family or health professional, without breaking the trust of the person that you're supporting.
Stay involved. Thoughts of suicide do not disappear easily. Their continuing involvement of family and friends is very important to the person's recovery. For details of people that you can contact if you need to talk in confidence, if you have concerns for yourself or anybody else, please click on any of the links in the attached article.
It's time to start the conversation about mental health.
It's time to start the conversation about mental health.
It's time to start the conversation about mental health.
It's time to start the conversation about mental health.
It's time to start the conversation about mental health.
It's time to start the conversation about mental health.
It's time to start the conversation about mental health.
It's time to start the conversation about mental health.